whole days of presentations of the Ombudsman, and just to make sure that I understood things correctly. So will the distinguished Ombudsman yield to just 3 points of very simple clarification?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. First, it was made clear in your PowerPoint presentation that the respondent, the Chief Justice, has transactions amounting to at least $10 million between 2003 to 2011.
Transactional balance.
Yes, in
Yes.
U.S. dollars.
Yes,
Based on
Your Honor.
documents furnished by the AMLAC to the Office of the Ombudsman.
Correct,
But
Your Honor.
however, unverified by the Office of Ombudsman because, of course, you cannot contact the banks for such clarification necessary.
Yes, Your Honor.
Second point would be, in the same span of time from 2003 to 2011, there had been at least $12 million worth of fresh deposits in
Yes.
various accounts of the respondent. Is that
Yes.
correct?
That was our observation,
Your
Honor.
observation, yes. And then again, in answer to Senator Pimentel, it could be more or less 11 or 12, 10, 11, but
Or
not
10.
less than $10
Not less
million
than
dollars
12.
of
That's
fresh
our,
deposits.
That's our observation, Your Honor.
And when you say fresh deposits, Madam Ombudsman, that would mean not coming from other accounts of the same person, but from other sources into his present accounts. Is that correct?
Fresh deposits that were not returned to where they originated.
Yes. There were not placements made and then returned to the same placements.
They were not returned to the same
Yes.
account.
Yes. So
Yes.
these were fresh deposits from sources other than his already existing accounts.
How's that again?
These were deposits from accounts from other sources other than those which already existing under his name.
Yes. In other words,
Yes.
they did not return
The
to
same-
the same other
Yes.
account where they probably originated, and then
Yes.
they went around circuitous and then never returned there.
Yes.
So we call that fresh,
Fresh
deposits.
deposits.
I want to clarify that.
Yes, okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood what you meant by fresh deposits. When you say, therefore, it is fresh deposits, does it mean that at any one time he could have had at least $10 million in various accounts?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. So I make it clear that at any one time, the respondent could have had at least $10 million in any of the 82 accounts presented in your PowerPoint presentation.
That could be the total of all the accounts.
Of all the accounts
Yes, Your
in a
Honor.
series of transactions
Yes, Your Honor.
in a span of
Of-
8 years, or at any one time he could have had $10 million.
Up to 2011, I think the
Yes.
data given. Yes, Your Honor.
In transactions or at any one time, Madam Ombudsman?
Total transactions
Yes.
would balance would be different from the account balance.
Account balance, yes.
Your Honor.
Yes. I am referring now to account balance. I understand, as I premised earlier, the transaction accounts. And then I asked about fresh deposits. Now I ask, at the most conservative estimate at any one time, based on your transaction and fresh deposit balances, what could have been, at a very conservative estimate, the balance that the Chief Justice, the respondent, could have had at any one time?
We were not able to determine that, Your Honor.
Okay, I understand. Yes. And now, not relating to the first three questions and clarifications I made, I just wanted to clarify your answer to the Senator Judges that based on the mandate, the constitutional mandate of the Ombudsman, and based on the Ombudsman law, which governs you in your office, the Ombudsman may seek assistance from the AMLAC to open any account of any person who is being investigated without a predicate crime as stipulated in the AMLAC law. Is my understanding correct?
Your Honor, if we believe that the charges elevated to us,
Can you kindly speak in the microphone? Thank you.
if we believe that the charges to us call for information from the AMLAC,
Yes.
then in the course of our fact-finding investigation, we would probably tap the services of the AMLAC.
Yes, of course. Which you did in this instance.
Yes, we did.
And even without a predicate crime, the Ombudsman, because of its constitutional mandate, asked the AMLAC to present bank accounts of the respondent.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And based on your knowledge, is this the first and only time that the Office of the Ombudsman did so, or were there other instances in the past when the AMLAC had furnished bank accounts to the Office of the Ombudsman without the provision of a predicate crime?
Not under my watch, Your
Not
Honor.
under
I
your
don't
watch. To
remember.
your knowledge, you would not know.
I wouldn't.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, too.
Executive Floor Leader.
Mr. President, I move that we discharge the witness.
The Honorable Ombudsman is discharged.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, and thank you for bearing with us.
Thank you. Mr. President, I have been informed
Next witness.
Mr. President, by the defense that they would rather call the next witness tomorrow.